Hello everyone, I am Jade Ullrich, a clinical dietitian here at KSB Hospital, and thank you for joining me for this presentation on All About Soy. So to start off with, what is soy? Soybean is a type of bean, or also called pulse, if you remember last time when I talked about legumes and pulses. So in this picture, you can see that soybeans come in pods. So there are a lot of myths and misconceptions out there about soy, so today I will go through some of the most common ones and explain what current research shows. First myth. Soy's isoflavones act like estrogen in the body, raising the risk of cancer. Soy contains nutrients called isoflavones. These isoflavones have a similar chemical structure to estrogen in humans, but they bind to the body's estrogen receptors differently and function differently. So, soy has no effect on estrogen levels in men or women. Next myth. Soy causes breast cancer. Research shows that soy foods do not have harmful effects on breast tissue. In fact, there is evidence that shows that soy food intake is associated with the improved prognosis of breast cancer patients, including reductions in risk of death and disease recurrence. And according to the American Cancer Society, soy foods are healthy and safe to consume. However, there is currently not enough research on the use of soy dietary supplements. Another myth. Soy causes fertility issues. Studies have not found a link between infertility and soy consumption. Soy has actually been linked to healthy birth rates. There is also no evidence that soy decreases male sperm count. Another myth. Soy is bad for men. Some people are worried that soy feminizes men. However, soy does not negatively affect men's hormones or sperm count. And lastly, soy is bad for your thyroid. There is no evidence that soy consumption negatively affects the thyroid or metabolism, even for those with hyperthyroidism. Next, I will go over the health benefits of soy. Soy is a source of plant-based protein and is a complete protein. Soy contains fiber, unsaturated fats, which are the healthier fats, iron, zinc, calcium, folate, and potassium. However, most consumers of soy foods absorb only moderately less zinc from soy than they do from meat or dairy. So if you eat a plant-based diet, you might want to add additional zinc zinc-rich foods, or take a supplement. Soy also does not contain any saturated fat, which again is the unhealthier fat. Soybean oil is one of the few non-fish sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which is a type of unsaturated fat that the body doesn't produce enough of on its own. And according to the FDA, 25 grams of soy protein a day as part of a diet low in saturated fat and cholesterol may reduce the risk of heart disease. And also, soy foods are safe for children to consume. In fact, fortified soy milk is the only plant milk dairy alternative approved by health professionals for children ages 1 to 5 years old. So there are several examples of foods containing soy, including edamame, tofu, tempeh, miso, soy milk, soy nuts, and soy sauce, which I will tell you a little bit about. Edamame are soybeans that are harvested when the beans are still green and sweet tasting. They can be served as a snack or a vegetable side after they have been boiled in slightly salted water for about 15 to 20 minutes. Tofu, which is also known as soybean curd, is a soft and smooth soy product. It has a mild flavor and easily absorbs the flavors of marinades, spices, and other ingredients. Tofu contains a high amount of protein and is low in sodium. Tofu can be used in a variety of dishes, including stir-fries, soups, smoothies, sauces, and even desserts. Tempeh is a chunky, tender soybean product which is made with fermented whole soybeans, sometimes mixed with another grain, such as rice or millet, and then pressed into a cake or bar, and it has a smoky or nutty flavor. Tempeh can be enjoyed in several ways. It can be sliced, marinated, and grilled, and added to soups, casseroles, or chili. It can also be crumbled into salads or ground up similar to ground beef. Miso is a rich, salty soy paste often used in Japanese cooking and is used to make miso soup or to flavor a variety of foods, including sauces, dressings, and marinades. Miso contains low amounts of soy protein and is high in sodium. Soy milk is made from soybeans that are soaked, ground fine, and strained to produce soy milk. Plain unfortified soy milk lacks calcium and vitamin D, But fortified soy milk contains both calcium and vitamin D. Soy milk is also an excellent milk substitute for those with dairy allergies or intolerances. Soy nuts are roasted whole soybeans that have been soaked in water, then baked until browned. They can come in a variety of flavors. Soy sauce, which I'm sure most of us have heard of before, is made when soybeans have been fermented and made into a sauce. Soy sauce contains minimal soy protein and is very high in sodium. I have also included 3 recipes in the description of this video using soy products, including sweet and spicy edamame, curry spiced tofu with Asian vegetables, and crispy tofu and bok choy stir fry. Thank you for joining me for this presentation on All About Soy. I hope you learned a little more about soy, including the health benefits of soy and the different soy products. Be sure to check out the link in the description of this video for the 3 soy recipes. Thank you and have a good night.